Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mohon izin senior menyesuaikan, mohon izin memperkenalkan diri. Nama saya Widya Yogi NIT 582 11 13 17924 dari kelas K3A. Di sini saya akan memaparkan jawaban UAS saya tentang matkul Jasa dan Fasilitas Kepelabuhan dengan dosen pengampu Pak Romanda Anas Amrullah. Baik, soalnya adalah berikan pendapat Anda tentang konsep visual smart port and green port untuk pelabuhan di Indonesia. Baik, saya akan menjawab tentang pengertian smart port and green port terlebih dahulu. Pelabuhan hijau atau green port memang merupakan hal baru bagi sebagian besar pelabuhan nasional maupun pelabuhan internasional di Indonesia. Kendati pelabuhan merupakan restricted area, namun hampir semua ocean going port di negara maju sudah sejak lama menerapkan green port di pelabuhannya. Pelabuhan tidak saja disibukkan dengan aktivitas bongkar muat, namun juga sangat dekat dengan kegiatan bersifat olahraga dan wisata bahari. Untuk dapat menggabungkan berbagai fungsi tersebut, pelabuhan harus memiliki serta menjaga kawasan pelabuhan dengan konsep green port secara berkelanjutan. Pencemaran pantai, terutama akibat aktivitas bongkar muat, misalnya, harus ditekan pada tingkat minimal. Demikian halnya keberadaan ruang terbuka hijau, harus diupayakan dan dijaga hingga tingkat maksimal sehingga fungsi-fungsi konservasi di kawasan pelabuhan dapat tetap dipertahankan. Selanjutnya, pengertian smart port. Terkait dengan konsep smart port, bisa diartikan sebagai pelabuhan cerdas, ramah lingkungan, dan terintegrasi yang bertujuan untuk mendukung ekonomi biru atau the blue economy. Di saat pandemi COVID-19, roda perekonomian harus tetap berjalan dengan memperhatikan kesehatan, keamanan, keselamatan, dan protokol kesehatan, termasuk di sektor kepelabuhanan. Di sisi lain, pandemi ini memberikan pelajaran bahwa betapa pentingnya menjalankan kegiatan ekonomi yang harus memperhatikan aspek ekologi dan keseimbangan. Selanjutnya, salah satu upaya yang dapat dilakukan dalam mendukung keseimbangan antara aspek ekonomi dan ekologi adalah dengan mengembangkan smart port atau green port yang didukung oleh penerapan digitalisasi sehingga dapat meningkatkan efisiensi proses bisnis di pelabuhan dan mengurangi tatap muka. Oleh karenanya, diperlakukan kolaborasi antar instansi agar penyelenggaraan kegiatan di pelabuhan berjalan efektif dan efisien. Terkait dengan konsep smart port, bisa diartikan sebagai pelabuhan cerdas, ramah lingkungan, dan terintegrasi yang bertujuan untuk meningkatkan ekonomi biru atau the blue economy. Beberapa tantangan dalam implementasi smart port diantaranya belum adanya indikator kerja atau Key Performance Indicator atau KPI yang jelas terkait smart port. Adanya perbedaan data, protokol, dan prosedur yang tersedia, dan belum optimalnya kontrol terhadap konsumsi energi di pelabuhan. Adapun salah satu implementasi smart port atau green port telah diterapkan di Terminal Teluk Lamong, Jawa Timur. Begitupun di dalam arahan kebijakan Ditjen Perhubungan Laut, ke depan akan lebih mengoptimalkan peningkatan sistem layanan angkutan laut dalam negeri melalui teknologi informasi seperti sistem Inapornet dan layanan e-ticketing. Pengembangan sistem informasi pelabuhan, penguatan dan integrasi sistem informasi pelabuhan laut yang akhirnya akan mampu mendorong daya saing Indonesia di wilayah ASEAN maupun internasional. Kementerian Perhubungan bekerja sama dengan berbagai instansi untuk memaksimalkan pelaksanaan tol laut agar dapat mencapai tujuannya, yakni mengurangi disparitas harga barang, khususnya antara wilayah timur dan barat di Indonesia. Selain itu, ada juga Logistic Communication System atau LCS yang dapat memudahkan masyarakat dalam mengakses informasi jadwal kapal, posisi tracking kapal, kesediaan kontainer, shipping order, manifest, dan biaya pengiriman, data statistik pengiriman muatan, berangkat dan balik, sampai dengan harga jual barang kebutuhan pokok dan penting. Untuk lebih jelasnya, bisa kita simak video yang akan saya paparkan sebagai berikut.
An archipelago of thousands of islands, from Sabang to Merauke. Indonesia has a big potential to become the global maritime fulcrum. 70% of Indonesia's regions are water areas, so ports play a vital role in supporting connectivity and improving Indonesia's economic competitiveness. Therefore, the development of ports that enhances added service values must go hand in hand with sustainability development in order to conserve the quality of port environment. Greenport is a form of commitment for ports around the world in supporting environment sustainability. Likewise in Indonesia, as per the mandate in regulation of the Minister of Transportation number 51 of 2015. Greenport is a concept of developing a sustainable harbor that integrates aspects of environmental sustainability, energy conservation, community development, and economic interests of the port itself. Sukovindo, along with Pelindo, has been a strategic partner of coordinating Ministry of Maritime and Investment Affairs in supporting the implementation of Greenport in Indonesia. This commitment has been proven through the implementation of Greenport in various ports in Indonesia. As of 2019, 11 ports have won the Indonesia Greenport Award. In line with the development of Industry 4.0 and mandate of Indonesian maritime policy, Greenport management is ready to move towards digitalization and automation. Smart port principles are gradually being implemented in Indonesia's ports, and it is expected to be carried out more comprehensively. Implementation of Greenport and Smart Port will lead to a greater maritime infrastructure and connectivity development, as well as port future advantages such as increased productivity, cost efficiency, and better company image. Smart Port aims to improve technological support with automation and digitalization for environmental aspect, energy, security and safety, and operational activities at the port. We will never stop to innovate, to contribute to the nation, to collaborate in improving Indonesian ports. Greenport and Smartport is the national strategic measure to transform Indonesia to be the global maritime fulcrum.
ZPMC is the world's largest port machinery heavy-duty equipment manufacturer and system integrator. In the past 20 years, we have been providing services for over 300 ports in more than 100 countries. Like many other industries, reducing costs and improving efficiency are the main driving forces behind the digital transformation of ports. The issue of high labor costs is especially important for traditional ports. The cost of labor makes up a very high proportion of the total operation cost at a traditional port.
Container cranes and horizontal transport vehicles at traditional ports must be manipulated by on-site drivers. A typical example is that workers driving large container cranes, such as key cranes, RMG cranes, and RTG cranes, must work at a great height. Most workers develop occupational illness due to poor workplace conditions. As a result, traditional ports still find it hard to recruit employees, even though the labor insurance policy and salary offered are high, which increases costs. With this in mind, port enterprises urgently need to transform traditional ports that rely heavily on manual operations to automated ports. This means replacing on-site manual operations with remote control or automatic control assisted by remote manual intervention. Drivers no longer need to work at a great height. Instead, they can work remotely from control centers and operate cranes in comfort. For highly automated cranes, such as RTG and RMG cranes, one operator can manipulate several cranes simultaneously. This way of working dramatically improves workplace conditions, reducing the labor costs of ports and making recruitment easier.
The communication system plays an important role when ports shift to remote operation.
To achieve remote operation, cameras are installed on a crane. The cameras capture on-site videos and transmit multiple video feeds to the control center. An operator in the control center watches the videos and remotely manipulates the crane. Transmitting multiple video feeds places heavy requirements on the uplink bandwidth of networks, and PLC-based remote real-time operation requires the low latency.
As early as 1993, ZPMC participated in the construction of the Port of Hamburg, the world's first automated port. At that time, the automation relied on fixed networks such as optical fiber and waveguide.
However, even after more than 20 years of development, the number of automated ports did not significantly increase. This is because the development of automated ports is challenged by the difficulty of deploying fixed networks. Constructing a fixed network requires invasive work and must be planned to accommodate existing port infrastructure. A traditional port must cease operation and undergo substantial infrastructure reconstruction in order to achieve automation, significantly affecting the daily operation of ports and limiting the speed of reconstructing traditional ports to automated ports.
By contrast, deploying a wireless network is easy, and so wireless networks are the preferred solution for port reconstruction. ZPMC once attempted to build Wi-Fi and 4G networks as ports communications infrastructure, but these technologies could not meet the requirements of high bandwidth, low latency, wide coverage, high mobility, and easy deployment simultaneously. Yet, 5G makes everything possible.
Currently working jointly with Huawei and China Mobile, ZPMC has completed deployment of 5G-based remote control of RTG cranes in Yangshan Port, Ningbo Port, and Qingdao Port. Xiamen Port, Tianjin Port, and Nansha Port are now working with us to deploy 5G for IGVs and the remote control of cranes. More than 10 ports are planning to shift to 5G-based automated ports. In addition to crane remote control and IGV, some innovative applications such as intelligent video surveillance and remote AR assistance can also help improve port operation efficiency.
In the future, ZPMC will continue to cooperate with Huawei and global carriers to verify these 5G-based applications and hopes that the exploration and experience can benefit more ports internationally.
5G SmartPort is recognized as a multifaceted enterprise use case that includes diverse application scenarios such as remote control, automatic driving, video surveillance, etc. China Mobile believes that 5G SmartPort will be an ideal platform for operators to explore B2B market in the early stage of 5G. The successful practices of cooperating with ZPMC and Huawei have convinced us that 5G together with MEC can help more and more ports worldwide achieve digital transformation and turn into smart ports.
Baik, rangkuman dari pemaparan saya adalah konsep pelabuhan hijau atau green port dan smart port di pelabuhan diyakini bisa menekan biaya operasional serta ramah lingkungan. Konsep pelabuhan hijau ini membuat proses kepelabuhan menjadi efektif, efisien, dan ramah lingkungan. Dengan adanya green port dan smart port, diyakini akan bisa lebih meningkatkan kinerja di pelabuhan serta dapat meningkatkan pelayanan kepada masyarakat dengan tetap memperhatikan kondisi lingkungan suatu pelabuhan tersebut. Sekian paparan saya tentang green port dan smart port. Mohon maaf bila banyak kesalahan. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.